So if you haven't heard yet, Rudy Giuliani has recently been diagnosed with COVID, so I figured it would be only right to make a little video, a little tribute to him, show a little bit of both sides, because I think that it's honestly disgraceful how CNN and other news articles are covering this. As you can assume, it's a big victory for them when someone may potentially face fatality. They live for that stuff. They don't care because they want their side to win. So I figured I might as well give my opinion. Consider sharing this video if you want to help out the cause. Maybe subscribe. Or maybe even send Rudy some love on his Twitter or Facebook, whatever. No, not Facebook. I take that back. Twitter. Facebook sucks, but I wanted to list some of his accomplishments. Obviously a fairly accomplished man, but there are some things people may not know of him. Says he was named Times Magazine's Person of the Year in 2001. Oh, how things have changed. And was given an honorary knighthood in 2002 by Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom. So those are just two of those things, and they correlate obviously to one of his biggest court cases, as you can see here. In the Mafia Commission trial, which ran from February 25th, 1985 through November 19th, 1986, Giuliani indicted 11 organized crime figures, including the head of New York City's so-called Five Families, under the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, on charges including extortion, labor racketeering, and murder for hire. Time magazine called this case of cases, possibly the most significant assault on the infrastructure of organized crime since the high command of Chicago Mafia was swept away in 1943, and quoted Giuliani's stated intention: "Our approach is to wipe out the Five Families." Obviously good intent behind that. And now the media just smears this man, as they do Trump, to be the worst person that there is, as he was named Time Magazine's Person of the Year before. How times have changed. If you're not on their side, they will throw you right under the bus. They have no regard for your life. And I really hope Giuliani does get well soon, because he is a great person, and he is America's mayor. He used to be New York's mayor, but he is America's mayor now. So we also have here, Rudy Giuliani tests positive for coronavirus, Trump says. A CNN article, just a classic. I was about to give them credit here, and you'll see why, but they soon lost it. Rudy Giuliani, the personal attorney to President Donald Trump, has tested positive for COVID-19, Trump announced. "Get better soon, Rudy. We will carry on," Trump wrote Sunday on Twitter. Giuliani has not announced his diagnosis. CNN has reached out to him for comment, but I mean, he's not getting back to that. Come on now. That's wishful thinking. The former mayor of New York has been crisscrossing the country to battleground states, leading the president's long-shot legal battle to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. That was the part where I was like, okay, maybe I'll give them some credit. My respect for CNN has actually doubled now. So if you take 0 and multiply that by 2, yeah, you get 0 again. You get the joke. Giuliani has repeatedly disregarded public... Yeah, this is where they lose. Man, come on. What is wrong with these people? Like I said, no regard for anyone else's life. Giuliani has repeatedly disregarded public health guidelines, appearing maskless in state capitals, hotel ballrooms, and at indoor news conferences in recent weeks. At many of the events, most of the other people in the indoor settings were also not wearing masks. Well, thank you, CNN. Thank you for pointing that out. No get well wishes throughout this whole garbage article. Not a single one. And that's how it goes all across the news board. Check this out. This is Google News right now. New York Times, you have to pay for their crappy articles, which is just, you might as well burn your money at that point. Look at the picture that they chose for this. At least CNN went with like a dignified picture where you can tell the saturation is normal. This is how Giuliani actually normally looks. Pretty normal looking guy. And this is how the picture that they choose for it, where they do the same thing with Trump. They go right over the person's face in Photoshop and just increase the saturation to an absurd degree just for that. Look at all these other pictures that are used for Giuliani. And then look at this one. This is New York Times. It's like disgusting people, man. I really hope Giuliani comes back for the comeback of the century, because he's a great person, and I really hope he gets well soon. That'll be it for this one, though. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.